Hi, my name is Pascal Tinner. I'm the head mechanic of HIAG Data NS Bikes Factory Racing, and today we're going to show you how to put the new Magic Milk Hi-Fibre tubeless sealant into your tire and make it seal for a lifetime. Basically, there's a few tools you need. Of course, you need to have a rim, which is tubeless compatible. We're lucky to have Crank Brothers wheels, which are already sealed, so we don't need to put tape. In case you have a conventional wheel that uses rim tape, please contact your wheel manufacturer and put the according tape to make it tubeless ready. Then we of course need a tubeless valve, in this case one where you can remove the valve core and a valve core remover to do so. We need our trusty Maxxis tire levers, of course, and a pair of scissors, some pillars, or a really sharp knife to cut the bottle open. First step is to install the tubeless valve. Basically you just put it in wherever your hole is. So we put that in, screw this on, make it nice and tight, not too tight, so the rubber just seals perfectly with the rim in here. The good thing about our system with Magic Milk is that we can put the entire tire on before we put the sealant in. So basically, you just put your preferred tire on as you wish. Make sure everything is nice and sits well within the rim. I usually like to start at the valve, work my way around with my hands as long as I can, and then it snaps in. We do the same thing on the other side. Always make sure the logo is on top of the valve, because that just looks pro, and we World Cup mechanics like to do it like that. Once you can't get it in with your hands, hold it on one side, use your preferred tire lever and just work your way around the tire. So there is one little trick you can do to help the tire to put on. Basically you just make sure the tire bead is all the way down to the center. So like this you have less tension on the actual bead, so it would pop in nicer. Last final step, I do it by hand so it snaps in. When you mounted your tire, that your bead is not folded or anything else, so it just sits nice and tight on the rim. I take my valve core remover, then I will thread the valve core out like this. So basically this is the valve core. We take this out and then put it in a safe place where we're not gonna lose it. So we have cut off the top of our bottle, but there's one more step we need to do. It comes sealed, so we need to cut it off. What I like to do, I like to get my small little cutter out and just cut the thing open. So I basically just peel that off, put it somewhere in a bin, screw that back on, make sure the bottle is well shaped so all the little fibers are well spread within the sealing. Next step we do is we take the bottle, we put it on our valve stem and just screw that on. Threads of the valve will actually connect with the bottle so it seals and nothing will come out. Then the easiest thing is to just turn it over, spray the right amount of milk you need into the tire. So we go approximately half the bottle in this case. Then you just screw that off. Make sure you don't drip anything on your discs. Take that valve core, thread it back in. We now have put all the sealant in we need. The tire is mounted, everything is clean. All that rests is to pump up your tire. So basically you can do this now with your hand pump. Now just pump this up to your desired pressures and you will eventually hear the tire snap into your rim, which is always a good indication. We now pump this up to approximately 30 psi or 2 bars. So when you've pumped your tire up, you're basically going to check if the tire is seated correctly. You can spot that if you watch this line, which goes all around the tire, and it should be evenly to the outside of the rim. So now what I like to do is we just spin the wheel around a little bit, spread the milk or the sealant inside of the tire so it gets everywhere and seals all the little holes and things that are within the tire or even in the rim. If you're using rim tape, this is very important because air will get anywhere, also below your tape. What you do now is you put that back in your bike and you get out on the trails and you have a blast. Thanks for paying attention, and see you on the trails.